Good morning, everybody. How are we on January 2nd of 2026? Yeah, how we doing? Doing good. I've got a couple things I want to share with you today. I do have some messages that I did receive. I wrote them down on my notebook. I also have a poem, a short one that I would like to share with you guys. It kind of hit home for me, and I hope it has some meaning for you. Wisdom of the ancestors. Seeing clearly doesn't always mean understanding. Some truths only appear when we stand still with ourselves. Life doesn't reward the loudest voice, but the one who keeps a clear mind amid the noise. Like the owl that doesn't hunt with speed, it waits for the right moment and never strikes in excess. Maturity isn't knowing everything, it's knowing what no longer needs to be carried. That's pretty powerful. It speaks of sitting, not trying to shout out your truth, sitting within yourself, finding your own truth. It'll appear when you allow it to appear. And that kind of feeds off of, got my notebook, got a few notes. But I have been working through some things, and I do have to admit, January 1st was not a good day for me. I did a lot of releasing, a lot of things that I thought released came back. So I'm working through that right now. And I had to sit in my stillness. I had to sit in my truth and ask for my truth with clarity. A lot came through, and I do have some messages for anyone out there as well that's going through some crap. And I'm hoping that what I share with you today helps. All right. We tend to trigger people without even trying. Some of us do, just by shining our light, just by standing in our truth, just by saying no, or not responding at all. We trigger people, and that's okay. I mean, we're not out there trying to do that. Those of us who are on this journey just tend to trigger people at certain times, and that's okay. That's kind of what we're here to do, kind of wake people up a little bit with our truth, standing in our truth. So sometimes it might feel like an attack. It might feel like an attack on you, but sometimes that person is unhealed and probably trying to bring you to their level to make them feel better. Now, these are some things I wrote down. It might be a little all over the place, but that's how things come in for me right now. I'm working on more like, putting it in order, but I just write what comes to me. So we are at the right place now, at this moment. As long as we are striving to be more authentic than yesterday and to connect to spirit, we are always striving to be better. If you feel you don't belong, create a sense of belonging by creating a sense of home within and finding your community, your tribe. This is also a year of healing our finances. Thinking, ways of how we think about money. I'll go into that in another time. Back to the notebook. Come home to yourself. Recognize your true self. Not fitting in was needed in your life. Rise out of the rest. This is why you've never felt you fit in. A lot of us went through our lives, we had friends, but we had to change our ways of being to keep these friends. Just being ourselves would push people away. Now as adult, I realize why. Sometimes we weren't, certain souls on this earth weren't meant to have a lot of friends. I know a lot of people, but I don't consider them friends as far as, me telling them my personal business or, going out and doing things with them. These are people I know, people I love. I worked in retail and customer service, so I know a lot of people. But that doesn't mean they're my friends and that I need to give them any energy of mine, except just to be kind and loving and supportive if they need that, with discernment. But there's a lot of us who just never fit in as a child, growing up. And sometimes, like myself, I never wanted to really, I followed the crowd because I thought I wanted friends, and the only way to get friends is to follow the crowd. And it always felt very uncomfortable for me. So I don't have a problem doing things by myself. I really don't. And that's okay. A lot of us are like that. So there was a reason for that. It was to prepare us for this time that we're in. Those of us who never really, had a group of people that we resonated with. I played sports and this and that. I had teammates. I was in marching band, school. I had friends. But as an adult, I don't, and I'm okay with that. I mean, yes, I'm looking for my tribe, and I'm starting to find them. But it's not a priority for me to have like 50 friends, and true people that are supposed to be in your life will show up, and they're starting to for me. Also, at this time, we're meant to be vibrating at our own level, not at someone else's level, or we're not meant to copy other people, try to strive to be like other people. We need to strive to be more of our true, authentic selves. We need to be growing at a soul level. Spirit says, raise your vibration to raise Gaia's vibration. Always take care of yourself. Let go of what you're clinging on to. So there's still things that we just aren't sure whether or not to let go of or to hang on to, because maybe it's safe, maybe it's comfortable, maybe we're just not sure. We don't have that clarity, and that's okay. We're where we're supposed to be, you guys. Okay, but ask your spirit team if you are truly, truly ready for the truth. Because sometimes we want the truth, but we're not ready to hear the truth because we're afraid of the answer. When you get to that point where I'm tired of fighting it, I'm tired of figuring it out, in trying to do the detective work and figuring out this situation, ask your spirit guides, ask your A-team, ask whoever you connect with to bring in the truth, and that you're ready for the truth. You have to be ready, good or bad. And don't even give it a title. It is what it is. It's truth. If you are wanting truth and asking for truth, ask for truth. But remember, you must be ready, because if you're not ready for the truth, it won't come. Okay? You have to, at soul level, be ready. Have had enough trying to figure it out on your own. Tell them, I surrender. Give me the truth. Show me the truth. Bring it to my awareness so that I may move accordingly for my best interest, for my highest good. Always call back your power from all timelines, dimensions, people, places, things, lifetimes. Call back your power. Call back your energy, because you're going to need it. Moving forward this year, you're going to need it. And you will feel your energy levels come back. You will feel more empowered in your truth, in your authenticity, in who you are and where you are going. So remember, always call back your power and use that for good, with love. Always with love. Never with vengeance. Never with, trying to get back at anybody. Forgive those people who hurt you. You don't have to forget it. Forgive them and move on. We are to be spreading our light and love. Let others feel it and experience it. That's what we're to be doing. Standing in our truth, feeling our power. Allowing others to feel this love. People will feel it on you. We are very vibrational people, human beings, by nature. Have you ever felt somebody right behind you, but they're behind you, and you turn around and they're there? You just feel something. We're very vibrational. You felt that person's vibration. You felt their energy. That's what that is. So when we talk about feeling people's energy and their vibration and how it affects us, because we're all intertwined, you need to learn how to hold your strength, hold your truth, clear your energy every day. Ask Archangel Michael or whoever you speak with to take any energy that is not yours out of your body, away from you. And then surround yourself with a white light of protection. And ask that only good things come through that protection bubble. Things that are for your highest good. Everything else will bounce off. And go to the light, go to the universe to have done whatever needs to be done, but it's none of your business anymore. Okay? Now this is kind of a little bit about we're going to be stepping into in 2026. We are stepping it up this year. Definitely going to be stepping it up. No more just sitting back waiting. We are taking our mission and our journey more seriously. We need to be. That's where we need to be at for this year. Be flexible and fluid and allow life to flow with discernment. 2026 will be a year of connection, however that shows up for you. Truth isn't good or bad. It's just truth. Don't give it a label. When you start to go into fear, frustration, or feeling stuck, go within. I can't read my own writing. Go within. I don't know. Quiet. There we go. Go within quiet. Go within. Quiet your energy and see what you're being called to do or release or to receive. Maybe a message or an energy or a download or an aha moment. Maybe it's clarity on releasing what you need to release and a confirmation on what you need to release or bring in. So we are ascending or having another awakening when we feel like, if you're like me, there's days you feel great, weeks you feel great, and then all of a sudden you crash. It's almost like a sugar crash. Nothing makes you happy, you're cranky. You don't know what went wrong, where it went wrong. First check in with yourself, quiet yourself. Now, is this someone else's energy? Are you allowing someone else's energy to affect you? Or, most likely, especially now, you're having another awakening. If you pay attention, and for me, this is how it works for me. I'll be doing good, getting messages, getting downloads, getting feelings, working through things quite smoothly. And then all of a sudden I hit a wall. That's usually when, if I sit in it and I feel into it, clarity will come and it'll say, hey, this still isn't working. You've changed it a little bit, but this is something you probably need to release. And I'll feel into that. And I will get a confirmation of a knowing, of even a hearing my guide say, yes, yes, let go. And I'm getting that more and more. But I've noticed that when I have that turn of, I feel like, oh no, I'm going through it again. What the hell? I thought I cleared all this stuff. That's usually when another aha moment comes in and I release something else. So pay attention. Some of us, when we go through these things, it's an awakening. It's another aha moment, another, changing of how you are, stepping more into your authenticity. So I would like to pull just one card for you from the Mystic Forest Oracle deck. I don't want to bore you guys, but I want to start sharing some of these channeled messages or these things that just come to me that I'd like to share with you guys. There's always something in messages I get that can help someone else as well. Because like I said before, we're all on a journey, not always similar, but the messages can help us out in whatever area of our life. It has multiple uses, let's just say. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card. Ooh, this one's sticking out. Everything is here. This is the one card I'm pulling, and I pull this quite often lately. Everything is here. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have. Look at that. Look at her just reaching for the sky, just being grateful for everything she has. Okay? Let's give our thanks. Let's give our gratitude to God, to the universe, to our higher selves for doing the work. Let's be, proud of ourselves for coming as far as we have. If you're noticing you're becoming a whole different person and certain people are falling away, or certain situations or beliefs or thought processes are falling away, and it's getting easier and easier, it's because this is the time we're in. Things are going to be easier. The world might seem like it's crazy and in total chaos, but it's just truth coming to light. This is the truth of our world. And us as a collective, as human beings, we want better. We're changing this world, one person at a time. So just remember, shine your light, love from your heart with discernment, and love yourself most of all. Truly love yourself. I hope to see you Saturday, January 3rd, 7 p.m. We're doing a live. We're going to be doing a short full moon ceremony for releasing and also bringing in. So have some paper or pen, something to burn this paper with in a safe place, an ashtray or a sink or some container. And we're going to do this together. Okay? We're here for each other. I'm here for you. I know a lot of you have been here for me. And I love you so much. And I am so excited for our future, you guys. So, till next time, have a great day. Love yourself. Breathe. Drink your water. Have a good day.